I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks again for catching the replay. Okay. So if you guys check out above me, especially if you are on Facebook, it will say sold 100 and it says welcome. And then where it says color, it says Facebook viewers. Be sure to comment register if you have not yet. I don't know if you're able to click it and it pops down. You're able to read the rest of that, but you're more than welcome to. But to shop with us, okay, if you are on Facebook, all you need to do is comment register first, and then you are able to get in and like shop anything else, okay, like anything we show throughout the show. But if you are over on the app, welcome. Got your alarm set for tomorrow? Good. I am glad. So tomorrow we are meeting Craftbox subscribers, my club members. We're all jumping on together, and we have we are meeting tomorrow morning. So to craft, it'll be fun. I'm excited. We do it every month. So if you have not yet joined our crafting clubs, be sure to do it, okay? Whichever option you like. All right, so we are going to complete the last bit of this. I'm going to try and work as quickly as I can, as I am pretty tired. I am. We ended up having crawfish tonight. We brought it home. Riley, her ear infection moved from one ear to the other, so it was a long... It's just been a long day, week, all the things. We did go out. We'll go out to the land tomorrow. We are all caught up on orders, so that's really good. I believe the last orders we had went out today. And I was going to do a live sell today, but I was not able. I was not expecting Riley to stay home today. So with that being said, I was not able to do the other things on my list. So we were in and out of like doctor appointments online, just like doing updates and things like that. So we finally got her some antibiotics. Hopefully it'll help her. But hello, let me see. I missed all of these comments. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I really am like, I get on and I'm just like, what is going on? I feel like my eyes are like, no, you shall go to sleep. No, I gotta craft. That's what I gotta do. Okay, hi Julie, hi Terry, hi Charlene, Carmela, Sonia. Dawn is on, Denise is on, Marcy, Julie. Hello, friends. Thank you. Yes, I'm super excited. I'm going to go back out there tomorrow and see, because my dad was going to get the rest of like the sidings done. So I'm pretty excited to go out there and check it out. Yeah, Robert actually didn't really skip a beat. He felt a little poopy, but he kind of pushed through, and luckily he was fine. He wasn't down and out like that one time when he was like out for like 3 days. Yo, that was terrible. That was hard. But no, he was a trooper. He was able to get through, and he was good. I would love a night off. I need coffee. Yeah, I thought about it. I really did. I thought about drinking some coffee, and I was like, oh, but then like after my live, am I going to be like wired and not want to go to sleep because I need to go to sleep? I would like to go to sleep, right? Okay, I am looking for my live real quick so that way I can share it over to my friends on Facebook. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Catherine. I know. Don't show the preview right away. All good. I am so excited though so my goal actually, you guys, those of you guys who are on who are crafters in the craft box, what I will be doing tomorrow is actually next month's craft box. So that's what I'm going to work on. So I'm going to finish out this collection, and I'm going to show you guys the other one. So it'll be fun. I'm pretty excited. Why did it switch over to that account? I don't know. Go back to this account so I can send the video. Okay, there we go. I got it. I promise this isn't my first try. Thanks. Oh, I'm super excited. It's going to be great. Hi, Toby. Hi, Tracy. All right. So here we go. I'm going to clear that out. So that way it's just kind of the screen here. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to try and keep this as simple as possible. Okay, so we're going to go. I'm going to do as much as I can in Tobacco Road. All right, just to kind of help us out here. So we're going to do all of the backs of our tiered tray pieces here in Tobacco Road. And then we're going to do, what did I say? I'm going to do Tobacco Road on this part. Yes, this is Tobacco Road. Okay. All right. That way it just makes it easier. It goes a little bit faster. Hi. I just have you have the round to do tomorrow. Who's a stick? You're texting without seeing. Is that what you're saying? Hi, Kathy. Kathy or Renee, which one do you go by? Whenever I see it on Facebook, I usually just say the first name, so I'll have to like remember to try and say Renee if that's what you prefer. It does take me a while, so I apologize. That's too funny. Okay, so we're going to do the door round here, and I'm going to go ahead and stain the two outside pieces here. Okay, so I'm going to do that one, this one on this side here. I don't need to do the center because that is going to get covered, but I am going to go ahead and stain all of these. This one, I really just need to get the outside and partially a little bit on the inside, but you know what? I just had extra, so we'll just cover it all. Okay. Boom. Done. That is just the easiest thing to do ever. Renee, there you go. See? I wouldn't be alive without typo. It wouldn't be alive without typos. You are absolutely right about that. Every time. It's okay. You know, we all understand English is hard, okay? English is hard. And then mix that in with technology and your phone, your smartphone. Sometimes I don't think they're that smart. And I had wine. Mix a little bit of wine in there with some tired. You definitely don't know what you're going to get in the comments tonight then. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, we're going to do white on these two pieces here. We're going to do white on these as well as our bows. Okay, well, we're going to do cream, or you could do vanilla. We're going to do the word hello and this bow as well. I think and this background piece. All right, so we're going to do all of this second layout here. We're going to do this all in cream or white or vanilla. Ooh. All right, whichever you choose. Up to you. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take some of this. Since we're doing quite a bit, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a color tray here. And we're going to add some water. Let's mix it up. Oh, and tomorrow it's going back to Atlanta. Well, safe travels. I'm glad you have enjoyed yourselves. You definitely deserve it. Absolutely, yes, Terry. Autocorrect is not always correct. Have you guys had any really funny autocorrects before? There have been some pretty funny ones. Pretty funny. All right, so we're just mixing that up here. And you can use the brush if you want to. I'm probably just going to use the brush on this one right here. I'm trying to get around to the edges, but not necessarily go over the edge. Well, I was trying not to, but it doesn't look like I did a very good job there. I might just have to paint all the way around this one if I kind of went over the edge. It's not too bad. It might be okay. All right. Let's set the brush there in case we need it. I like painting with the makeup sponges so much better. Let's see. Until after he was 21. Oh, that's fun. Hi, Loretta. Hi, Lena. And couldn't get the one at Michael's. I tried to get the colors that you had on our paper. Oh, I did not use those, but those photos, they used them. So I always use our chalk colors, but I gave you guys that sheet in case you wanted like to compare it. So depending on what the color is, I would just choose what's closest to chalk. I don't use any of those colors. I just use what I already have. Yeah, it's not meant for you to go and buy more unless you want it. But I just use our chalk stuff. The only thing that's not chalk that I use is the Dixie Belle. But I mean, chalk sold it there at one point, or they may still. But other than that, okay, to try and prevent it from running down the sides, sometimes it helps that once you get your paint on your sponge, that you dab it a little bit on the side, like over here on the side, before you go and apply it. Okay. And then if you want to, you can just dab it on. Usually if you dab a little lightly, that works really well. Also, if you want a little bit lighter coat, dabbing works good too. With the black marker, oh yeah, that works too. I'm telling you, that farmhouse blue is where it's at. Yeah. Julie. Okay. Here we go. Once we do these, we're going to go ahead and move on to the purples. Okay. Let's move on to purple. I think that looks good. Okay, I'm going to put my paste back in my jar. I'm just going to scoop it on in there, let it sit in there, and drop my brush in the water. All right, next up, purples. All right. So I have, I believe this was called Sincerely Yours. It was a dark purple, but it is very, very, very similar to Regal. So if you have Regal, this is going to be pretty much the same, kind of the same color there, okay? All right, let's see if we can pull these up as well. And that way I can just keep using the same one. I do have another sheet I could put the other stuff on, but like to have two cardboards with some tape on it would probably be good, but it's okay. Be careful when pulling up from the tape parts that have like real thin pieces, okay? You don't want it to tear. All right, so we're gonna go purple, light purples, and then we've got these over here for our darker purple. All right, let's get our sponges. On next month's box, you just might. You just might. Hi, Denise. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to do the light purple for that one. We're going to do the dark purple over here for these. So since we don't have a ton, I'm just going to take some into the lid here. Usually the darker colors, they do paint a little bit better. Like as far as coverage goes, you really don't need like a whole lot. So I'm going to dab off some of that there. Okay. So that looks good. And we can go back on and we can add some shading, some distressing once we're done here. All right, it could use a little bit more water. But I know it's going to be great. Next month is going to be great. This month is already amazing. Like, this month's box is out of the park. Next month's box is also out of the park. And then on top of all of that, we have launched Disney with chalk. So like, wow. So, anywho, super awesome. Just make sure you get this box before it is gone. It will be gone the 26th. If you sign up on the 26th, it will already be gone. It will be next month's box, okay? So if you want April's box, make sure you grab it by tomorrow, the 25th. Okay? It's the last day for this box. Lighter purple. Hi, Karen. This one is berry. This one is berry. Oops. That had a little bit of hot glue on it. Okay. So let's add our water in here. Okay. I'm actually going to get a paintbrush this time as well. Just to be sure I get it like nice and smushed out here to do this bigger piece. So far this purple part is taking us the longest, but I will say it's mostly has to do with my paste colors. These are a little bit older colors that I've had, so they've been sitting a little while. Don't get as much love. But here we go. We're just going to go ahead and add it. I'll just go ahead and paint this one directly on, and then we'll go back and use that makeup sponge for those smaller ones. When I get to the edges here, I'm just going to, how do I say this? Paint from the inside out. So I'm trying not to get the edges there. You can get the longer two edges because those are going to be covered by the inside of the round, right? But these two short outsides, hopefully I didn't get it over. It looks fine. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, that part is all painted with berry. Now, let's get our sponge. Hi Barbara, hi Rose. I know, it's hard if you're a fan of all the things, that's for sure. But, you know, there's something for everybody. That's the good part. Okay. That looks good. I think now we can go in and do the distressing real quick. Okay. So I'm going to get my little brush here, spray this down with some water, a little wipey here. Get me a little bit of, we'll start with our light purple. And we're just adding it kind of to the tops here, pulling it down just a bit. I'll kind of show you what it looks like in a second. Okay, can you see the difference? These three over here haven't been done, but the other ones have. And that's just a little bit of that light purple water, and then you want to get off quite a bit of it so you have just a ton of water on. And that water is like lightly colored, and so it just stains it. and you have like a gel stain pretty much, or a distress ink, right? So let's keep doing this for all of these here. Okay. And then let's go in here for these smaller ones as well. Now the smaller ones aren't going to get a little light purple one on top of it. So we just got to make sure we do it throughout the whole thing, because it's only going to be covered by a little bow there. Okay. That one is done. Let's bring out a little bit of this purple here. Same thing. I'm just going to kind of drag it down. Okay. All right. Those are done. Let's let those dry for a bit. Let's wipe up our brush. And then let's go ahead and let's bring this out. Let's bring these out. I think I want to do a little bit of distressing on these, but I want to use this one, the Tobacco Road. Okay. All right. Let's see. Denise, I can't fix it on the app right now, but it does include shipping. So if you go to the website, I can either refund it, or if you just go to the website, cuttocreatebox.com or spoiledbybrie.com. Either way, it will take you to the same place. And if you do it from there, it'll have free shipping already. Yeah. The app, I had a meeting with them and they just don't have subscriptions yet in their system. So I am unable to create that. Or to have the auto renew on the subscription through the app. So honestly, it's just easiest if you go to spoiledbybrie.com and then just click subscriptions. That is probably the easiest. And it includes free shipping. Okay. All right, let's also do a little bit of distressing here on the hello. I'm just kind of going a little bit around the outlines here. I'm going to show you. Okay, I've done the ELLO, but I haven't done the squiggly this way or the H that way. Can you kind of see the difference between the two? Maybe if I put it, I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see it? Maybe kind of, sort of. You're welcome. Thank you. Can't wait to have you. And then I will send you, if you do sign up today, I will send you all the information to jump on with us tomorrow for Zoom. So you can still join us and hang out. You can craft whatever you'd like, but you can just come hang out with us. If anybody else wants to join us, you can also just go to spoiledbybrie.com and get yourself signed up, and I will send you a message when I'm done. It'll be 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So as long as you get up, get your coffee, and then get Zoom set up, whether it's on your phone. I highly recommend downloading the app. I find that that is just the easiest way to do it. But yeah, we'd love to have you there. Okay, that is done. Oh, you know what? We need to do this one too. Just kind of around the sides here. Do you see it? Look at that, right? It's just adding little bits around. It's almost like you have a dirty brush. I mean, that's what it is. Okay. Well, maybe I'll do these two. Okay, let's see. Yay! There will definitely be coffee. Absolutely. uh, the airport I can jump on for a bit. Oh, yeah, and if Terry forgets, I can too. I'm sure Terry will get it to you before I do, though. I can do it when I jump off. Just send me a message. Yeah. I created a new welcome message. I need to send it to all the Craftbox subscriber. My new welcome message has the Zoom link in it, so that way you can just jump on it from anywhere. Okay, let us start gluing because I think we are pretty much good here. We could do a little bit of, actually, we could do a little bit of outlining here for the white first. Let me grab my brush back. So this one, okay, we're going to get a little bit of white here. Okay, and then let's take our round and we're just going to like go around it like this. Okay. This side. And if you do it a little bit too much, you can always just take some water and take a little bit of that off. All right. I'm going to do a little bit down the sides here. Okay. Daughter's supposed to help me finish the craft room after our Zoom, so she may not show up. Oh no. Wine and sangria. I know, we used to do them in the evenings. Now my evenings are just like crazy. So for now, I hope you guys are okay with the Saturday mornings because it has just been craziness. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. Now we are done with all of that. Now we can glue. Okay. Okay. And I lied to you once more. I found one more piece. Just trying to get right around the edges here. Okay. I think we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and glue. Okay, I'll let that sit for a second. Let's go ahead and do like all of our big pieces real quick. Let's also make sure we don't need to fix anything. So before I completely glue this one down, I'm going to put everything on here. Make sure I didn't accidentally color something the wrong color. Right, so we're just going to test it out. Carolyn, hi. Oh, yay. I will go and make sure. You know what? I was thinking about that when I said tomorrow morning. I was thinking if I had put all of the information. It's the same information as last club. So you can click the same Zoom link tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Let me go in there after this and look. I was just thinking about that not too long ago because I don't even think I had time. I didn't have even time to put it in the craft group, I don't think. I don't know what I was doing the beginning of this month. But yes, be sure to still come and then message me if you can't find the link, okay? I will get it up after this though. I will go in there and go put that link up to make sure it is the right one in there for you guys. Because I was just thinking about Barb and Yvonne. And I think I made an oopsie one month and she couldn't find one of them couldn't find the link. That was my fault. I didn't put it up. But Craftbox subscribers, like their stuff goes in their box. So it's automatically the same thing every month. So I don't even change that. So that's why I guess I have that in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, everybody knows. No, Brie, not everybody knows. All right, I think that looks good. So we can go ahead and glue this stuff down, okay? Hi, Georgie. Oh yeah. It is, let's see. Okay. I am also going to take some glue in here, and that'll help me do some of the smaller pieces. Okay. There is that one. Gonna take the little sponge there. This was my glue one. We'll just use the other end of it. And when it gets to some of these smaller pieces that are a little bit harder to get some glue in, I just take the end of a sponge and now just dab just a little bit there. That helps not to have all that glue come out the sides. Okay, so we're going to glue on the little ribbon here first, and then glue that top layer. All right. All right, might have to dab a little bit in here. Hold on to these smaller pieces so they don't break. Okay. Let's see. Uh, uh, y'all are just sharing stories. All right, let's add glue to this one. Okay. Let's add it to this side. Okay. So cute. I think I should have done in the background too with the white like I did. What did we do? Which one? Like the barn door. I like the way that looks with the barn door and that arch. I think I should have done that to this too. I mean, it might not be too late. I could try it. I would definitely do it before, right? But it just gives it just not such a plain look. I don't know. I think that looks better. That's just me. Okay, so that one is done. Let's go ahead and finish up this one here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Hi, Karen. I am going to most likely paint Pooh. Yes, I have not done it yet, but I think I will. I think so. I just think it'll look better. Like completed. I mean, I like it that way, but I feel like it would look way better if it was painted in, you know? And I feel like my gut is telling me, if I keep asking if we should paint it, my gut is probably telling me to do it. You know? So, yes. Yeah, like the one on my shirt, I think this one's great. And I think the other one needs color just because of the frame it's on. Like with the background being kind of overpowering, maybe. I think Pooh kind of gets lost and I focus on the background more. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Pooh needs to be the main, it needs to be the main thing. When you look at it, that's where your eyes go. But I feel like when I look at that, my eyes are like, ooh, the honeycombs are so pretty. Okay. Let's do this one. Oh, thank you. Got shirts, just waiting on Pooh. Yeah. I have so many projects in my head that I want to do. So now I just got to find the time. And like part of me wants to do them live because I like this. I like being able to talk to somebody. Right? But then I'm like, Curl, when are you going to go live that many days in a row? Right now. Doesn't mean that later, like once we move, I think we should be fine. But right now, it's just not in my cards to go live every day. But I want to. Okay. So cute. Last pieces. Last pieces, last pieces. And our entire box. Y'all, how in the world did I manage to do this? I rarely ever do the entire box. And this month's box has 2 extra full projects. And I have managed to complete it before the 25th. Like, it is literally a miracle. And I cannot tell you enough how much I love this box. So, if that doesn't tell you, I don't know what will. No, haven't figured out like a moving date. We're just going to wait until after Riley is out of school for sure, though. So that way we're not traveling back and forth with the dogs every day and getting up an hour earlier just to wake up, get ready, make the drive. Right now we're like 10-minute drive. It would be a 20-minute, maybe 25-minute drive from the new house. I don't know if I'm going to keep or sell it. I mean, I probably would sell it, to be honest with you. But I don't know if I sell it as one ginormous set or do I sell them in bundles like tiered tray, round. I don't think I'll sell the door just because I need the door for projects, future box projects. At least not right now. I mean, I could make another one, but that might be a little difficult. We'll see. I know. Yeah, I would love to go live every day too. Like, I remember when I used to go live every day. Like, every day. Okay. Yes! Those are all done now. Okay. Ah, I have a little hangnail there. Ouchies. Let's put that up. Let's get some twine here. I need my scissors. All right, a little tip about threading like some twine or whatever you use. Take a little piece of tape. On the end, I know it's kind of hard to see. Put your tape there on the end. Oops. I would do it this way. Okay. Fold it over real quick. And then you're going to take it and you're going to start to go really, really thin. And you really don't need a whole lot because it's just going to get thicker. But you're going to squeeze and create like a little pointy. And this helps a ton with like twine like this because you know how it just frays at the end? So this is nice. Definitely before children. I know. See, Rose, I'm glad. Yeah, there you go. Or the arch. Don't sell that either. Very, very true, y'all. Okay. Let's see. Which way am I going to go? Okay, I'm going to go. I didn't know which way I wanted to go with this. I need to make this a little bit smaller. I put too much tape. It literally doesn't have to be big at all. It's just like a teeniest tiny tape. Okay. Let's see. And add beads. There you go. I use pipe cleaners and add acrylic beads to my door hangers. Those are cute. Yes, I'm using my ribbon scissors. That's okay. Do I want to go behind? I think I'm going to go behind these. I'm going to go behind like that. So I'm going to go through the front, through the back, through the front, through the back. I do have to tell myself this so I don't do it wrong. Hi, Tracy. Through the front, through. Ta-da! Okay. So let's see. If I were to bring these out, which I had to glue on my little buttons here because I didn't have them on and I hadn't even painted them yet. So let's just do that real quick. I didn't even paint those either. Oopsies. We're going to scoot those a little closer in. So if you're kind of done with tiered trays, well, you can do a farmhouse bench. I think they're super cute. You could wrap this around. Hold on, I can't do two things at one time. You could wrap it around a couple of times. Or you could tie like the little loop or something as well. I'm just going to leave it like that, so that way I don't have to tie it right now. That way if somebody does buy it, they are able to adjust it as they need to. Okay? All right, so there's that. Oh, it comes with this one too. That is the tiered tray set, y'all. Okay, so check that out. Okay. That's not right, is it? Does it go like this? It goes like this. Okay, tiered tray set. Typically project number 1. And normally this little guy is the sneak peek that comes in your box, okay? So I give a sneak peek for the next month's box, so you're gonna already get next month's square for the tiered tray set, okay? Hi, Alma. Thank you. All right, this month is an exclusive, crazy, one-of-a-kind month, okay? So I'm just telling you that now. If you signed up in April, don't get used to having 5 projects. There will not be 5 projects in there. I don't know. I won't say again, but there's not typically 5 projects in the box. It's only 3, okay? And that in itself is already a great value, the 3 projects. I just went crazy. So you're going to get this frame. Okay, this frame is actually a free gift from us this month because we are swapping out our sneak peeks to be squares instead of rectangles, which if you were new, you got a gift in your box, and in that box was a rectangular frame that you can put stuff in, like the sneak peek every month. So if you guys remember, our sneak peek was a rectangle, and we came out with an extra frame. I don't know when it was, but that is the frame that we would give if anybody signed up new, so they had something to put it in. Okay? So anyways, this is the new frame. This is the free one this month. It will also come with that insert. Okay? Next up, we've got is our door round here. Let me add, I'm going to double up our twine here. Okay. And run it through here. No. I was hoping that would work. It did not. So a little bit of tape. Here we come. Thank you. Oh, God, that was my toe. That was not my toe. It was actually my ankle. Ouchies. All right, so I'm just going to take the back of these and do a quick little tie here. And there we go. So we've got our door round. But wait, that's not all. For $60, you could get, no, but for reals, for $60, you could get all of this plus this. So the reason why there is an extra project, because typically it would be the tier tray, the door round, and then one project, another third project. But take this aside, okay? Take this out. You ended up, these were what I was thinking, like, this is 3 projects. It's fine. No, this is actually 4 projects, okay? The barn door itself is 1 full project, and the inserts are a second full project. It takes up a lot of space on the board. So technically, these are 4 projects. So that in itself is more in your box this month. And then on top of all of that, you guys, we just decided to throw in a free gift. So that is why this month's box has so much in it. So if you have not joined, I highly, highly recommend you do it this month. Next month, you will not be disappointed. It is so cute. You might want to get another easel for this little guy. He don't want to stay there. Maybe I'll swap these or something. But anyways, I hope you guys love this box as much as I do. I really, really, really love it. If you're on Facebook, feel free. You can comment box. I will send you the link. If you are over on the app, what I would recommend is go to my website, spoiledbybrie.com. Sign up. You do need to sign up by the 25th. Okay? Carmela, I did, but it wasn't allowing me to add the second one, so it is not fully updated yet. So I will go in. I told Robert about it earlier, but we were not able to get to it. I couldn't get a photo of it, so I'll get a photo of it and the different sizes, and then make sure all of the measurements are right and get those up. Thank you. Oh yeah, to tuck. Yeah, you could definitely add yourself a little bit of painter's tape. Boom. Ta-da! They'll never know. Nobody will ever know, right? So, anywho, well, you guys, I am so sad this month is coming to an end, but it really does, and Ivy, it definitely reminds me of Grandma Dolan. All the purple. No problem. Hi. Yes. Yeah, be sure to go and visit. Yes, there are other interchangeables for the door. I have to figure all of that out first as far as the interchangeables, like for the door. Um, I have to figure out like the best way to go about doing that. So, like, for instance, these are the things that I'm thinking about that I want you guys to understand what I have to consider. Is let's say somebody never watched my April box, like they knew nothing about it. They find my box in May and they sign up, but let's say we give them the inserts for this door, but they don't have the door. Do we gift them the door? Or do we make the door as an available add-on? Or do we make all of these inserts additional for anybody in the craft box to purchase? So that way, if you don't have a door, no worries. The only people who have a door is going to be Craftbox subscribers. So I could just make them all exclusively available to you. There's a strawberry one that I have available. There is a USA one, like patriotic, but those are not going to be in future boxes. It is just going to be something I can upload to the site. So currently, my thought process is I will just make these add-ons available for you guys to purchase extra if you choose to have them. Your boxes will still come with 3 full projects. It just won't, one of these inserts will not be one of those 3, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Sherry, if you purchase the box on the website, it will charge shipping. So just a heads up before you check out. If you want the free shipping, go ahead and whenever we're done, just jump on my website, spoiledbybrie.com, and you can sign up there. Okay. It won't let me do it on the app. They just don't have subscriptions set up yet, and so I can't do separate shipping. So that is where I'm at with that one. Yes, add-ons as you could buy. So like you get this, but if you want to add other things in it, because technically this is like a project, if you want to interchange them, then you could definitely buy the add-ons as an option. Yeah. So that is something we are thinking about. Or if we do like an add-on box for people who have the subscription, like let's say you want this insert every single month if it comes with the box. Like if there's one made, you want it. Then maybe we can charge for that ahead of time so it ships with the box, so it saves you shipping. I don't know yet. Robert and I really have to talk through some of the details this weekend. So yeah, that's kind of what we're saying, is like trying to figure out how we could make it where we could ship it with your box. We have considered, which we'll talk about it tomorrow. Those of you guys who are Craftbox subscribers, we'll talk about it tomorrow. I have some ideas or some things in my mind, but I'd like to run it by you guys first because you guys have been so great at, sticking with us for this craft box. You guys have been in it for a really long time. I don't think we have very many people leave our craft box. And if they do, I think it's because they weren't able to get all of the things crafted in time. So we really try and meet every month so that way you can be sure to to get your craft box done. And then we also have a fun little kind of incentive. If you do your craft box and you post it in our cutout group, you get entered into like a little spinny wheel of everybody who has completed their last month's box. You get entered to win some extras. So that's actually a good point. We could potentially do these as extras if you post it. Ooh, see, you know what? Like all these different ideas just start coming up the more I talk. The more I talk, the more I think of other things. Hi, Sam. Yeah, so see, that's what I'm saying, Terry. So I was actually thinking about doing I'm thinking about doing a box above the current box, right? Like a deluxe box, and it would be everything in it, very similar to this. It could be 5 projects every single month. But I know that's not for everybody, but we do have to talk about numbers and things like that. But that could potentially be an option. Okay. Either way, I need all the inserts. I know, right? I love it. I love it. I agree. I agree. I agree. Yes. Okay. Well, you guys hit the heart button for me. Thanks so much for hanging out. Again, if you are just jumping on, just know tomorrow, the 25th, is the last day to grab this gorgeous lavender box. It comes with everything you see here on the screen, except for the bench. Sorry, except for the bench. And it's all only 60 bucks, and that includes shipping. All right. This is a heck of a deal. Typically, it only comes with 3 projects. So, like, if I were to take this completely away, like, it would come with 3 projects, right? This is actually 2 full projects. The barn door is 1, and then all of the inserts are a second project. So, this one in itself makes up 2. It may not look like it, but it does take up a ton of room. There's actually 3 stands down here to hold it. Just takes up quite a bit. Yay! Okay. Sounds good. All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good night. Craftbox subscribers and club members, I will see you guys tomorrow. If you don't have the link, Craftbox subscribers, be sure to find the link in your box. It is a QR code in your box. You can grab it there. Club members, you can go to our club group and you can get the link to the Zoom and the last event that we have. Okay, so it will be there. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning, okay? Wake up call for me. You guys are so funny. All right. Well, have a great night, everybody. I will see some of you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great weekend too, if I don't see you. But hopefully I'll do an update on the shed tomorrow when I go out there too. Okay? So, all right, y'all. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.